Knockbacks. East-west. Wide angle with one in.
I hope I'm going the right way! Fuck. I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Wow.
I don't remember these strats.
AB. And stack. Anti-tank stuff.
Oh, how do you guys do this part?
It's just a tank swap.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm south, so I need to be at 3. I can solo my thingamajig. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
You guys already got a replacement?
Yeah, for 9 at very least. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, look away.
Ah, my face!
Triggered
Alright,
you.
which one of y'all did that?
It was me. Truly, I was just carrying on the legacy of the CPS.
Where am I? Over here. Easy game.
Switch card. Red. I'm gonna reset after this. AB. And stack. Rotate. Knock back.
Not yet.
Why didn't go everyone
fuck
in?
you, game.
Oh, that's scary.
LB whenever. By whenever, I mean like soonish.
Now. Oh, right, that's range.
Front back. See. I just kill it, actually.
Just go forehead. We have to sacrifice the Dark Knight.
I am.
Well, thank you very much for filling in, Evil.
Alright, you found your melee.
Our melee got out of the gutter.
Lewd.
Get your mind out of the gutter, please.
I thought you were
Lewd.
supposed to use the gutters when racing.
Only when racing.
Yeah, you're supposed to hook your tire into the drainage ditch so that you can drift faster.
Those 5 hairpin turns, yeah. Or more.
It's like a sense. Like I'm getting a sense of deja vu.
Mount Akina ain't no joke, and yes, deja vu.
I don't know if you guys understand the gravity of what you're saying.
Ha ha ha.
Well, that was a not bad parse considering how poorly I was playing. Like I was drinking pots at the wrong time. I was having to float GCDs. It's garbage.
Realized I forgot to meld most of that gear after I got it. Like, we pulled and it hit me and I was like, oh, none of my gear's melded. This is gonna suck.
Just think of it this way. There are 31% of people who cleared this that are even worse.
That's rough. Especially for that fight kind of sucks on Red Mage unless you get to be fake melee anyway.
Hey, that means that you get to do your, combo.
Oh yeah, because the stab combo comes up when clouds come up.
I
So
know.
And you're like, I want to hit this jump button, but
And,
I
and
did
then there was-
backflip once.
And there was a hole right under me.
you have to hit
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
fake backflip button.
Truly, it was inevitable that I kill somebody during tiles phase, so because I
Should have been
wasn't on my normal
Kanata. You
spot.
should have killed.
Well,
I don't know how you're supposed to kill Kanata from the other side, but you should have done it anyway.
I owe you one. So the next time we do something, you can just sneak up and kill me, and then we'll be even.
You can make the rescue macro. Where you rescue someone through the death tile in the middle.
Excellent.
No, you do it on a door boss. You run it ollie with the wrong color.
No, just rescue the blue person into the stack.
That kills everyone.
Sometimes the world has to burn.
When I hit the curb, which of course was, dust in sun in my eyes and was a misleading intersection. I got out to check my wheel to see if there was damage on the wheel, and somebody immediately stopped and was like, "Hey, you need help?" And I'm like, "Sure, I haven't actually done this before on this car." And we like we lift it up a little bit, but before we do that, we go to loosen the lug nuts, and he takes the thing, he puts it on there, puts all his weight on there, and just snaps right off. And then he does it to his.
That means they were factory over torqued.
This guy was an idiot who was doing it the wrong way. He just was turning it the wrong way.
Oh, he was overworking it. All right.
Then I was like, wait a second, and he fucking did it again, because he did it like right away, like within seconds.
So what you're saying is he was like, "Let's help," and then he did the thing that was the opposite of that.
It's like, I was like, then he like left. I like made him stop, and I'm like, I'll figure this out. Like, made him leave. And yeah, he's just turning it the wrong way. But I didn't have a chance to like fucking think about it.
Wow. So what do you got to do? You got to get them drilled out.
I guess so. So I had to say that story because I'm furious. Like, fucking guy stops on the side of the road and immediately just snaps 3 lug nuts.
Yeah.
I guess it's not... Yeah. God, never fucking let anybody help. Just do everything yourself.
Or before you let them help, make sure they know what they're doing.
I'm both shaking because I'm pissed, but also just like, I've never hit a wheel and hit a curb and popped a wheel like that either.
Away. Run away. Left hand. Well, that's a bit far. One's out. Two's out. Three's out. Right hand. Left hand. Knockback. I like the X-Cog on my dead body.
I know, right? Why is that fucking...
North or south?
Okay, my parse was ruined the moment I died. Also having to run from the very north of the arena. South. Way. Left hand. Right hand. Get in. A little more. Knockback. Get away from it. I got the one at D. And out. That's a right hand. Apparently.
Wait, literally no one else rolled on Tombstone.
Nope.
Huh.
Takes 1,000 tomes to get it. I already have one waiting for the tomes.
See.
Also, like, diamond weapons are almost as good for off jobs. Why are you wearing Uggs with a maid outfit?
Oh, right, I'm like, oh.
This Konata is basic AF.
I glamored the... Oh, I'm using the same stuff, aren't I? This is called wearing half a glamour and also another half of a different glamour at the same time.
Her mic's broken.
Oh.
Uno segundo, por favor.
Ah, you two have the same dress.
Oh, that's the new expensive dress with the ugly collar. At least you found the two colors that that yellow doesn't look bad with.
Yeah, if you just did the update now, you're in admin mode on 14, so you need to either restart 14 or restart Discord and admin.
Restarting 14 is the easier version.
Then restarting Discord and admin?
Yes.
Click start in admin.
And if you're planning on Genshining later on hikes, it's gonna need to have to do it eventually. 1-5 LPD. Time to build a house, right? Okay. I heard you wanted to chop down 1,300 trees.
This Genshin stuff.
Yeah.
Do we start by punching the trees?
Sure do.
That's just literally Minecraft.
Yup, we get to play Minecraft for like 2,500 blocks, basically.
One second. I was in the middle of something. It's in the middle of something. The assumption that I had a second. Jeez, how many times do I need to enter my...
Your ships need resupplied, or whatever it is.
No, it's something else.
Isn't World of Warships doing a crossover with either Azure Lane or Concol?
World of Warships often does a crossover with Azure Lane, but like that was months ago.
I don't know. I saw an advertisement that it was happening on.
No, it's a different thing. It's an anime. It was that like
RPG?
High School Fleet.
Oh, High School Fleet had it. Ugh, gross.
Didn't watch it.
They're pretty much doing all of them.
There you go. Sorry for the delay. It's the stack. It's double thick.
So
Oh, double. Over here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna shoot.
the sequence would have been a lot better if I hadn't just copped the damage down. Feels bad.
Knockback. Tank sandwich. Predators.
Where are you going?
I
What is happening?
Yeah, the stuff that we were talking about. Go to fire.
That's one of my keys. This is fine.
Red.
This is not fine. Not a big deal. Okay.
Sword arm. Online.
Awesome.
Yikes.
Oh shoot.
Say that, but now I have to reposition the boss.
Issues. No, don't die.
See, we're just making this fight exciting again, like back when it was new.
What is mana? Please take
A firebooks. The tip. Three-way. Get knocked towards lightning. Okay.
What?
Well, we almost have healer LB3.
Oh, sorry for that. Oh wait, no, we might be dead.
Dax.
We're so dead. We're so dead. Can tilt
No.
this and
Take the res. Take the res.
Come on, for it. That's not worse.
Oh, ah, this is great. This is the cleanest fucking kill ever.
I don't think we're gonna get DPS, Jim.
We'll be fine.
Go to lightning.
Let me have this spot.
I guess you can have that spot. Fire.
That.
This is where he's living. Go to lightning books.
Yeah, I don't know. 29's a little high.
Oh, we got better gear now.
The sauce for this.
It's the clear you deserve.
We don't even have like LB3 or something.
Fire. So stack and then knockback. Relays and then sword arm. Ooh, and get away. Double thick, and then tank sandwich. There's LB2, that's all we're getting. Well, we fought the good fight. Never give up on your dreams.
This is the one that it's least surprising to see people die on. But if we hadn't had any deaths in the last phase, we might have done it.
Reds. Knockback. In the back. Axe. Fire. Spread. Three-way. Board arm. Go. On the tip. On the tip. the firebooks. Three-way. Pilot. Oh, that's the sword arm. Never mind. I am so free. The back.
I ride with my healer, I die with my healer.
This is the three-way. Oh no, I slipped and fell off the edge. Here. I need a good macro icon for this. What is this one? Ah, that's a good one.
Here's a throwback. Oh, Ollie can't see that one, but yeah.
It's mechanics o'clock. What about mechanics or for cars? Ah, there it is. No worries.
Didn't you have to like manually type those in on the PlayStation?
That would be terrifying. How would you even type like triple equals?
Ah.
What do you think, placeholder?
Yeah. Do you know how long it took me to realize in the last fight I can put my ley lines in the middle and dodge all of the implosions while like still staying in my ley lines? I'm a bad black mage.
During what?
Wow, did you have to watch a POV video to find that one out?
No, I just after like the 40th time I was clearing that, I'm like, man, I hate holding my ley lines for so long here. What if I just put it down?
It's like, what if I don't?
Put it down, and then I dodged one, and I was like, whoa.
I can see the universe.
What implosions?
He does the 4 around the room, and it's either on shadows or away from shadows. If I put my ley lines directly in the middle, I can dodge all 4 of them while staying in my ley lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's clean down the middle.
Dodge the shadow slashes too.
Just never did it. I'm casual. Filthy, disgusting casual.
Well, I guess that explains why you got a better parse tonight.
On last one? Don't talk to me about
Is that a
killed
micro?
you.
Is that a micro or macro optimization?
Black mage things.
It's a black row optimization.
You don't get to use our words. These are optimizations of color. Damn, I'm unironically doing that pose right now, and you're absolutely right. I am very tired.
No, I did that to somebody at work the other day. They said something that I didn't care about, and I just said that while doing the shrug.
This reminds me how they should have a restaurant that is Jersey fried chicken. Just shorten it. Jesus. Red. Fucking hate this fight. Little lightning. I'm free. Oh my goodness. How did I not screw that one up? Little lightning.
Sorta.
Dax. Knock towards lightning. Stay. Knock back. Stacks. Fire puddles. And stack. Go to the lightning. Buddies and then knockback. And stack in the back.
Move just a little bit.
Lightning and then tank stuff. And let's not even do the next mechanics.
Getting through that phase with 11% lower than our first time.
Okay. Is everyone good to go for the next thing, or do you need to like a 5? Let's take a 5.
We should
5
take,
sounds good.
can we take like a 5.5?
You can take like a 6er.
I don't want to get greedy.
And Kanata can check a mailbox.
Telling someone that their pregnancy is an inconvenience as a boss to somebody who works for you.
Pretty sure it's not legal.
Well, I think that's probably legal, but I'm like, how much farther could he actually go before it becomes illegal?
Well,
Technically not legal. It's
Is it not?
technically a violation of Title IX. But
uh,
it's like DPM.
only if he penalizes her for it. What he can get in trouble for is creating a hostile work environment.
Yeah, I mean, incredibly, that's not the worst thing he said.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I sort of took that as like on the surface, like if that's just the sort of stuff that casually comes out of someone's mouth, then I can only imagine what is said in as an accident. Oops, that slipped.
Yeah.
Saying
And
the
it-
quiet part out loud.
And it's the kind of thing that like toxic assholes do, and they're like, "Look, I'm just being honest."
Yeah.
Everybody's thinking it.
It's
Like,
like,
what the hell's wrong with you?
he's just a real piece of work. But it's too late for me to switch labs, and I didn't really get to finish my rotation in the lab because of COVID. So I had like 2 weeks, and they were like, make your decision on what lab you're going to join. And the one lab I wanted to join had no funding for me. And the other lab was a worm lab, and I didn't want to spend 4 years working with worms. So I ended up here, but the worms are looking pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
You're dealing with a different kind of worm.
Yeah, a bald, short worm. Bald, short, insecure worm.
Does he pull this kind of shit where, like, whenever you say something, he pulls the, like, with all that being said, and then makes his statement?
Yeah, if I can get a word in edgewise.
Yeah, there's a guy like that I work with. And he is super pissed because out of all the techs in the region, the company, like the international headquarters, chose me to go full time first after the furlough instead of him.
Oh.
Oh, he's pissed.
The reason my boss, I mean, he's been worse recently, but his annual review is coming up. And he has tenure, but he's afraid of getting like a pay drop, or I don't know what he's afraid of.
And
So,
the best way to make sure that you don't get a pay drop is to be on your shittiest behavior.
he's trying to push out 3 papers in the next few months. I'm like, sir, I'm dying. My mice are dying, literally. I lost 6 mice today because he's making us rush.
Well, that's neat. I guess the Genshin patch thing is live, so I just did all my pulls that I had saved up and got 2 Dionas and 2 Yanfeis. So
Oh,
that's
well,
about as much as I could hope for.
you only need 5 more Dionas.
Well, I guess we're getting 1 for free, but
Really? Everyone gets a Diona. You get a Diona.
Yep, I don't need to roll for Diona. Yay!
yeah, Diona's actually like gonna change my main group a lot. In like 3 weeks when I have her leveled and geared.
Well, you want a 4-piece of the whatever royal set.
Any of the new sets any good?
Is there a new set?
I think there's 1 or 2, yeah. One of them's for physical DPS.
Hey, wait, isn't that Bloodstained? Isn't that a set that already exists?
Nope, it's better than Bloodstained.
Well, good, because Bloodstained is pretty shitty. My PlayStation keeps disconnecting from the Wi-Fi, and it makes me sad, because then I have to go and manually reconnect it. Then I have to manually close Genshin.
I will say though, it feels weird when you're like, oh, I've got thousands of Primo gems, and you're like, oh, that's like 40 pulls.
Okay. It's an 8 gigabit download or something, gigabyte download.
Yep. 3 minutes. Rip.
That's fine. I just made sure that it started now, so that when raid is done, I don't run into that.
So it just mean that like mailboxes are actively hard to find. I'm just lazy and just gonna go to my house.
They don't exist that many places.
They basically only exist in major cities and player estates. And you can
Why?
only use them in player estates if you have interactive access.
I believe you can use the one at the apartments without permission.
I tried. I looked for it. They're not there. Like I don't know where
Huh.
it is. Is it inside?
Should be in the lobby, yes.
Oh, didn't go in because I'm a dum dum.
Yeah, did you know that apartments have lobbies?
No, what are apartments? I
No,
think
it's-
don't have one, right? Cough, cough, cough.
It's like this weird space that like nobody ever actually uses. But if you wanted to, you could. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a server-wide. Yeah, there's delivery Moogle right here.
Oops.
Like, you can have like meet me inside the I don't know, top staff apartment lobby or whatever, and just have a hangout in this like weird semi-instanced zone. They even have it decorated for the holidays. And I feel like they put in so much effort. And no one ever visits. No one ever comes here.
You mean the secondary item storage?
Well, I mean, like, you just go straight to your apartment. You never go into the lobby. The only thing that you have... The only thing that you do in the lobby is... Well, I guess there's the delivery Moogle.
Yeah.
There's, the guy who you talk to get an apartment. And then the person who sells furnishings. But it's the same vendor as the one outside. But you can buy, like, you know, partitions and stuff. Or you could just place the NPC in your own house. That's also an option. Is Midori still not talking or unable to...
Hello?
I heard you! I heard sound coming from your icon.
Good. I don't want to tell you what the problem was.
Nope. We don't... It was a very difficult and unsolvable thing, and you solved it, and we're proud.
Yes. It was definitely not because the mute button was on my headset.
I've never
about
seen
that.
that.
My headset like the mic piece up red if it's muted. It's like, you're muted, dummy.
I wish mine did that.
Yeah, we got some headsets from work, and not only does it have that, like, it's a red LED on the microphone itself, but the primary way to mute and unmute it is it's like you just swivel the microphone up into the up position.
Ah. Yes, I have seen that.
Okay.
Give me 30 seconds.
Do you need any dye?
I'll probably just use the normal stuff. Where is it? Is there a way to search?
Are you looking for the items, or are you looking for dyes?
I'm looking for the item in my glamour dresser.
Oh, if you're trying to find, like, where is it in the glamour dresser, it's probably going to be at the end of the list with all the other level 1 stuff.
I'm sure it is. It's somewhere here. Oh yeah, I can just right click and find it, right? Search for item. Armory chest. Page. Legs.
Some blue dye.
Wait, where is it? I'm very confused. I can't find it.
And you used iSearch?
Yeah, I use iSearch. It's in Armory chest.
It should not be in the armory chest, because the armory chest can only hold... Oh, armory chest means it's in your... Sorry, armory chest is your secondary inventory.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
It's the armoire is the thing that you can't stick most items in.
How do I get it out of my armory chest?
You use Control I to open up your armory chest, and then you drag it into your regular inventory.
I'm a dum-dum.
You know, you're pretty new to this game, so it's fine for me to tell you, these time-saving hints.
Yeah, I know, right? Is there really hard to find?
Here, I am teleporting to you.
You can't, I'm in an inn.
Come on. You're in a hazardous location.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says.
Okay.
Are you no longer in a hazardous location?
I need to exit the inn. I'm exiting the inn.
This inn? Who uses this inn?
How did it? Alright, you can queue. Can I make the chest blue?
I mean, I think it looks better in blue, but maybe it will clash with your hair. I don't know.
Try it.
I mean, you can just burn that pot if you want. That is a craftable item. You know, if you wanted to just see what it looks like.
It's technically a different blue, so pretty good.
Stack. Side corners. corners. Inside.
Inside corners.
Yes. Inside. Knockback. Inside. Inside. Stack outside. It's inside and then spread. I was doing poo-poo DPS. Messed up like from the pole.
I thank you for your sacrifice.
I think Tam has that title this time.
You gotta have your Lala sacrifice.
I don't even know how I died during Lions.
With the other two.
Oh, the other two were definitely my fault. Well, the other one was my fault.
アログリフの座につきし者。世界で真の闇を取り戻す者。闇の御神の言葉。
I can't tell, are these the right markers? Oh, yeah. Actually can't tell, but I should be able to because the color scheme is different.
The puppy's awake.
Unfortunately. She's definitely wanting some attention, I think, right now. So we should one-shot this. Because we have mad puppy aggro.
I think the puppy is... It's time for the puppy to learn a valuable lesson about disappointment. This time I'm not going to mess up my opener on the negative first GCD. Red. Saying I'm too short.
You are
Okay. Away in 3, 2, 1. Go to B.
Counterclockwise.
This is the block positions. Ice first. Ice and winds. Two, one. Next is the puddles. And then it's flares and look out.
Are you dead? Or super?
Go ahead.
Wait, why am I? Finally, not. Why? Wait, Slento was like on the corner. That should have killed me. Why did he not? What?
You were probably just barely out of range.
Oh.
I hit back to turn around, but I guess I was still animation locked or something. I guess I had too much faith.
Boom. Back. Hey.
Popcorn.
Block positions. It is eyes and flares first. 3, 2, 1. Next it is winds and ice. And then it is puddles and look away.
Really?
No jokes. Apocalypse. Go to D. Don't be in the middle. Get in the middle. Stack on the back. Taker. Warm and cool. On the edge, look away. Stack. Triple APOC. Watch for the line. Think if you need to. Going towards D. 1A. Get knocked towards 4. I don't want it. I don't want it.
You're fine.
Alright, get in the hitbox.
私以外に全て記憶と共に消去する。
This is fine.
Nice.
On that, I'll pass on that. Actually, I will pass on this weapon also. Because I don't have Dark Knight at 80. And I rolled a 98. Although,
I mean, I needed a 27, so
wasn't sure if you got a weapon coffer yet or not.
nope.
Oh, somebody actually needed that.
Hey, I got a crystal. Alright, well,
Actually
I'm pretty
needed
sure
one.
my parse was not absolute garbage.
The chess piece.
That was only like our fourth.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
need
mean,
stuff from that for a while.
it could have been that 5 of our best in slots would have been from the.
They wouldn't do that to us.
No, they would make us work for it.
I know that caster crit chest and also tank not tenacity chest.
I definitely just wasted my greed roll of 99 on that then.
Oh, Carrot, I thought you had the weapon.
I do have the weapon.
But the coffer.
I passed
Did you get the
coffer.
copper?
No, I got the crystal.
Oh. No, Oleander got the copper.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I definitely passed on the coffer.
Oh, okay. I think I had my rolls backwards in my mind.
I won the orchestrion roll. Gross. Gross. I did not see that parse. Okay, yeah. That's a good one. I did not mess up any of my buttons.
Huh. Did they actually make it so you die the part that pulsates and glows now?
Huh?
On these weapons. On the sword, like the part that pulsates and glows is the part that you die.
Oh, I don't know. There's like almost no glowy parts on my weapon. I didn't even know it had a glowy part until you mentioned it. Alright, well. We do not need to go into tea for like 30 minutes. But is there something that people want to run while we are all together?
I think T is probably going to be the most useful, if only to explain and go over what we do.
Flowers!
I like it. Actually, the undyed version of this has a very similar like color scheme to the Titania weapons.
Yeah, see,
Whoa.
Midori, you can see it glows the color I dyed it.
That
Here
weapon
it does
like
have a glow.
that weapon actually lags my game.
Which one, the cane?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't. Mine's colored, but it doesn't glow. Well, I guess it does in the handle a little. I can't tell.
Yeah, same.
Wait, how does the cane lag your game?
I don't know. Like, well, or maybe it's not lagging the game. It's just the little preview thing that's lagging.
The preview does have a lower frame rate.
Oh, maybe I've never noticed it.
It has a lower frame rate and a lower resolution.
You can change the
yeah.
size of it. Like I have
No,
not only
not.
full resolution, but like double window size on mine.
I mean, not like the size. Like the actual rendering resolution is lower.
It seems to be full res on mine.
Hmm.
Also, if you change the scale, the window scale to 200%, you can see the fancy new icons they have. The high res icons, assuming you have it turned on. It was storm blue dye.
I did not look at the Odot. Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. I looked at the Chocoto. That's
Okay.
cool. Let me guess, it costs 3 mil.
2.1? I don't think it's hard to find farm Tsukiyomi.
So we have one vote for T. Did anyone else want to do something? Or we could just hop in and get like, 4 or 5 polls.
I'm indifferent.
Well, I guess let's do T then. Here's a random other question. If hypothetically we could just go straight into 12, does anyone have any particular want or need to run 9, 10, or 11? Because we don't have a whole lot of time allocated to raids each week. If we want to get back into T, I think it would be best if we spent
we do
most
that?
of a night doing that as opposed to spending most of the night doing re-clears.
I mean, I figured we'd only get enough re-clears to like get the achievement or whatever, and then we'd be done. But like,
I meant
we even go
re-clears.
straight-
Yeah, we cannot currently go straight into 12 because they're not unlocked. But for instance, if I went and did pugs on the morning of Tuesday for 9, 10, 11, then I can queue everyone into 12 and you just like lose out on the 9, 10, and 11 clears.
I mean, alternatively, we just backlog the 12 clears until they do unlock it, and then go and get them then. It's not like we need the achievement within the next 4 weeks, right?
Yeah,
That sounds like a way to spend hours failing.
I mean, if you think that we're going to forget the fight, I mean, I would also be down for saving our 12 reclears, but I know that some people wanted to get their weapons in chests. We can discuss that later. Get on your T jobs, please.
Oh, wait. T job. Okay. Wow, my best in slot actually wants a skill speed 8 on my sword.
Probably because there's like that is barely enough to go up one skill speed tier.
I come out of the school outfit.
What was that?
Did you buy that for Kanata?
Yeah, Kanata wore it last poll.
Either that,
The 5-minute break.
either that, or it's for getting the skill speed into the tier for the 5 attacks and whatever it is. That's like the warrior equivalent of inner release.
Could you put the scholar boots with it for knee socks?
But you can use the scholar's skirt.
Yeah, roller skirt's better. The
scholar's skirt comes with the socks, and then you can use different shoes. You can keep the Uggs if you want.
that's such a... I don't know what it's like in Central or whatever California, but in Southern California, that's a thing.
Uggs and knee socks.
Uggs, never. It's stupid. It's never cold enough for Uggs in Southern California. Get out of here.
I don't think Uggs should have ever existed.
Oh, one sec.
One costs like $150 a pair. You blame the Australians.
Is it like
That's
kangaroo leather?
that's why you buy like
I
cheapo
don't know.
discount Uggs.
They're just made there. Actually, they probably aren't made there, but
Actually, you know what is made out of kangaroo leather? Are like the racing outfits that motorcycle racers wear. Because
Really?
apparently it has this property that's just like really like slippy slidey. So if you have like a 150-mile-an-hour wipeout, you just go wee along the pavement.
Oh, right. Forgot I was saying.
Like, I'm not a tank. I'm not gonna do it.
Quick, grab my dolls! What the?
Oops, overcorrected. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, we got hit by Teddy's wave. Guess we weren't over far enough.
Slightly off center. It's fine.
Get him!
I don't. For some reason, I thought you had to press that raise button to go to the next poll or something. I don't. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
That's not reversible. We're just
Nope.
dead.
If I die right there, they're too close to each other and we wipe.
I mean, if you literally cannot die any point in this fight except for maybe the last 5 seconds before the phase change.
No, if anyone dies then, you can't roast them fast enough, then they're just dead.
If he dies like 7 seconds before the end.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if I can get it back up before limit cut starts, maybe.
But after you drug him into position. Very important.
And then we gotta hope he doesn't run off and kill somebody else.
I'm not the one doing ready checks.
I'm so used to not being a tank now. You know what that means.
Yeah, it's not.
That's right.
Balls.
We were still trying to figure out healing, weren't we?
Yeah, like, why is Slunta getting so low there?
I can't reach Salenta there. So
What was happening before? That isn't happening now.
I don't know. You'd have to like deep parse the logs. Or watch some of your, I don't know if you like saved any of your Twitch streams.
Yeah.
I could try to give him a regen before we all split off.
Better than nothing.
Well, that timing was at least a little different. Since I had tank stance up at the beginning.
Huh.
I don't know why I accepted that.
It's a trap res. I can only push Sucker so hard. Sucker doesn't do anything. I'm so sad.
Okay, I've got it. The level 90 skill for Paladin Resurrection.
Group res, like Warcraft.
Having a tank that could res is actually no, that's busted on Paladin because they can regen MP. Maybe it's fine.
Resing doesn't do a lot of good.
No, not in Ultimate, but like in junk content.
Only get clemency and res?
Yeah, why not?
But it is such a DPS loss.
Well, it's jump content. Like, whatever.
I almost stepped in that puddle. Which meant I was very close.
Carrot.
Right.
Shade shift failed me.
Yeah, not fall for that again.
There we go. We're just
Someone wanged me with a
Yeah, that was me.
cone. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I almost ran into a puddle. Turns out that almost was the closest person to the puddle.
Well, you can almost run through a whole puddle if you get lucky. It's probably the only place I can get res.
That means that we're gonna get slapped.
No, they're just gonna go and whack you guys one by one.
Nope, there's a slap.
No, you did get slapped. Ugh.
Six more pulls.
Nope, we're getting through limit cut perfectly this time.
And then we'll be like, wait, this wasn't in the simulations.
Full-time level.
Two, 4.
I think I went to the wrong side.
What number were you to?
I was 5.
You were on the right side.
Oh, I did go to the right. Oh, sweet.
You're just lagging hella behind.
Yeah, I was
Lagging
not.
yourself.
I was not running as far forward as I probably could have been.
Would have been. Were you 2, Garrett?
I was 2.
Okay. Should we go over that mechanic for Ollie at all? 'Cause I feel like we have, and we're just kind of expecting her to know what to do.
Okay, so here's
You
the,
say YOLO and pick a direction.
All right, here's the short version. We're gonna have mini.
Is there a short version to this mechanic?
Yes.
There's the 5-page and the 6-page versions.
Wow, you guys. Okay.
In a sense, yeah.
So we have the wake marks basically like this. One of the explosions is going to start at one of these markers, and the one across from it. So if there's an explosion at A, there's also an explosion at C. We're gonna split into 2 parties. 1, 2, 5, 6 are gonna go to the warm colors. 3, 4, 7, 8 are going to the cool colors. So whatever the first explosion was, you're going to run into the space where the explosion happened, and they're going to chase the explosion around the arena. After a couple of explosions, then Cruise Chaser is going to start showing up and will cleave the odd number and then blasty charge through the even numbers. So placeholder was 1 and I was 2. We're going to run along these little dots on the floor. Placeholder will stop for a second when Cruise Chaser shows up. Cruise Chaser shows up behind that person, like nothing personal, and then stabs them, and it does a cleave that basically goes all the way across the entire arena. So we're going to point that in a basically tangential to this thing. So you're going to be facing whatever direction along the edge it is. So you're shooting it out the arena. Then the person behind them is going to stand like a couple of dots behind, so that they make sure that they are actually behind, like you're aiming the blasty charge to go the other direction. If you are not one of the people who is taking the cleave or the thing, you're going to hug the side of the arena. You're basically going to be next to the person who is taking the cleave. You don't want to be in front of them or you'll get hit by the cone, but just like to their side and you're fine. And then after 1 and 2 get theirs, then they're going to move to the outside track, and 3 and 4 are going to the inside track.
5 and 6.
Sorry, 5 and 6. 3, 4, 7, 8 is going to do the same thing, but they're going to do it on the opposite side of the arena. 1, 2, 5, 6.
Should also mention the sequence of the explosions.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4 explosions around the outside of the arena, and then the 5th explosion is going to be dead center. Then there's going to be 4 more explosions around the outside of the arena, and a 5th explosion that's dead center. So we'll end up doing a 360 around the arena the whole time. Just remember that 1, 2, 5, 6 is on the warm colors. So if the first explosion is at A, B, A, 1, B, or 2, then that will be the one that you follow. If you have 3, 4, 7, 8, you'll take the opposite one, C3, D4, any of the blue or purples.
Also, don't forget there's a pause for the middle one. You don't run into the next one too early.
Yep.
Because there's kind of a rhythm, and that totally throws off the rhythm.
Yeah, it will be right when 3 and 4 getting cleaved is when the first middle explosion happens, and the second middle explosion you can kind of ignore because it happens at the very end. Just don't run into it when you think that you're done being cleaved.
Yeah, and the time is basically we're waiting for that last explosion in the middle to all run into the middle, and that's when you need to hit your instant heal as we're still running in.
Alright, this is a ready check for one more pull.
One of the hardest parts of the mechanic is making sure that you go to the right side in the beginning.
Well, you ain't lying. That shit took us months.
No, no. All right. Well, tomorrow we'll hopefully get a chance to give you some practice. So just remember everything we just said, and we're not going to bother to explain it tomorrow because obviously we've already explained it once.
Obviously.
There are several ways of doing limit cut, but I think this is the preferred method.
This really isn't that bad once you get it, feel for it.
3 months later.
One eternity later.
When 7 people already know the mechanic, it's a lot easier to get it.
Aren't there
When
pictures?
when all 8 people don't know the mechanic, then you just keep
Yeah.
dying. You're like, why did we die this time?
Oh yeah, you never get to practice it if you're like 5. If like 1 through 4 mess it up every time. You're just like, I'm in a group with 5 people. 5. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. The group's dead. Woo!
It's hard to learn mechanics like that when you can get so many different things. Because it's like you never get the mechanic, you never get the mechanic, you never get the mechanic, and then suddenly you have to do the thing that you've only read about. And you can't do it because